time for dinner, and today I'm feeling like $1,000,000 because we added some carbs today, like 200 grams from corn cakes and a little bit of watermelon for my dinner with my kilo of chicken. What I saw in the mirror today when I trained, I have just trained, I did the back and biceps, and what I saw in the mirror was something I never thought I would see. I have never looked this good, and I didn't believe I would look this good when I started this prep. What I saw today wasn't anything that I expected to happen. It looked really nasty. I looked full, great pump, skin was tight, everything was great. So I'm hopeful. If I can show something like that on stage, of course I have a lot of weeks to go, probably 3-4 pounds more of fat to lose. So I will ingest those carbs today. Then I will dig deep again and see what we can do in the next couple of days. But if I can keep this fullness, if I can look so fresh, with like 4 pounds less of fat, that will be really hard for anyone to beat, and that is a great feeling. So I'm really looking forward to everything now. For me, this session was something like it proved that all the hard work I'm doing, it shows. And we have so many days left. It's like 23 days or something. 23 days left until I am standing on stage. But so much can happen in 23 days. And that makes me excited when the diet is hard. Each and every single hour is a nightmare. It's so goddamn hard. So all that extra energy you can bring, it will help. And that kind of boost I got from what I saw today, that made me believe even harder that this is possible. Not only is it possible, it will happen. That was the feeling I had today, and that feeling will just keep me going in the next couple of days to see what we can bring out. Right now, my focus is on my upper body. I'm doing push-pull legs, push-pull rest, push-pull legs, kind of split. I'm trying to do 2 rounds of upper body before I hit legs again. So it can be anything from 6 to 9 days between my leg sessions, depending on what happens in life. That has been really intentional because my upper body was lagging. Legs has always been my strongest part. But this can be from age, because as everyone know, or at least people think it is like this, that legs are what you lose first when you become older, and I'm not that young anymore. And it can also be from that I have tried to train upper body more to bring it up, and it has actually worked. Because when I look in the mirror right now, I can't really say that my legs are better than my upper body. I would say that my upper body looks better than my legs, and that is really strange for me. So next off season, I will train everything just as much to see if I can bring up my legs a little bit again, because I like to have big legs. The training style I'm using for my push-pull legs is high intensity, low number of sets. For legs, 2 sets for hamstrings, 2 sets for calves, and 1 set for each leg on split squats. So that's 2 sets, but 1 set targets the quads. You understand what I mean? So that's 6 sets, and then we have 1 or 2 sets on belt squats, and 1 set of reverse Nordics for stretching the quads. So that is like 9 or 10 sets. That is my training. That is what I do now. I never train with reps in reserve. I always push myself to failure, and if I can, beyond with partials. Do I think it is better? I've seen the studies. I know a lot of pros nowadays are using reps in reserve, focusing more on volume, do more sets instead. It's not my style. It doesn't matter if it is better, because it's not my style. I want to do those failure sets. That's the way I like to train. Like releasing that animal inside, that monster, just unleash it on the bar, on the bands, on the training, and push myself to failure. And the act of pushing yourself to failure is the act of changing. Not only changing how you look, but also change who you are as a person. If you continue to push yourself harder and harder every single day, and keep coming up with new strategies, new reasons to keep pushing yourself, that's the way of living for me. That you will evolve into something stronger than you are today by having that mindset. I also truly believe that it will reverse, not maybe reverse, but you will age slower, because keeping that fight, that drive, that passion inside of you, it's a big value in that, and a lot of people are missing out on that. I can't say that doing more volume and not training with high intensity, push yourself to failure, it's not that it is easier, it is different. And even if it gives you just as much muscle mass, I don't believe it will give you as much physical or mental, is a better word. It will not give you as much of a mental growth. And for me, training should be both physical and mental. We want everything to grow. Because that growth from training is something we can bring with us to all areas of life. And if I understand that I can push myself harder than yesterday and harder and harder and harder, I also understand that I can push myself harder in my daily life. I can be a better husband, I can be a better father. I can just continue to do more. So by having the mindset of learning how to push myself, how to dig really deep, I will be a better human being in all areas of life. And if training can give me that, that's the approach I will follow. I forgot. We have some olive oil. Around 30 grams, 2 tablespoons right now. And from what has happened the last 3 days, I don't think we will need to do any more adjustments when it comes to the baseline. It will probably be like this for the next two and a half weeks. I will push hard for like almost 0 carbs, only honey before training and after training on my training days. Then I will just go really low on carbs, push myself, burn some fat, and when we can see that I have shredded like a pound or 2 and I started to look really flat, we add in a high day like this again, and then I just keep going at it. And as I said, it has been hard, but after what I saw today, I believe it will be easier. That is also something I just believe right now, because I'm sitting here, I've been eating more food today, I had a great training session, and I also know that tomorrow when I wake up and we are starting to approaching 4, 5, 6, 7 hours without any carbs, and with probably the cravings I have after today, it will start to be really, really hard again, and I will probably forget how good I feel right now. But that's how life is. That's how life is for everyone, always. When we are feeling really, really good, looking at the surroundings, looking at the forest, all the trees, all the flowers, it was in May, and I was just crying because everything was so beautiful. It was like I have been watching life on those old TVs without any color. That was my life. And now all of a sudden everything was like 4K, ultra, HD, widescreen, everything you can imagine. And it often just became too much for me to handle. It was so many feelings, everything was so beautiful, and I could just walk around and cry. So that difference in life between being depressed and coming out from the depression, basically all of that was just in my head. I have created that depression for myself, of course with my behavior, but also with my thoughts, what I thought about the world, what I thought about myself, what I thought about my future. And when I was able to start to change that, everything changed. It wasn't the world that changed, it was in my head everything changed. So if you are out there, if you are depressed, if you have those feelings and can see yourself in the same way that I try to explain now, I promise you, it is hope. And you can always reach out to me, write to me if you want to talk about it, if you need help with it, because this is something I love to talk about, and something I would want more people to dare to lift up, because this is important. So not much left now. Two pieces of chicken. And I'm looking forward. It's like 11 p.m. 10:40 something, I don't really know. Almost 11. So I will take down those chicken bites and go to bed. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Right now everything is just bodybuilding. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow when I wake up so I can go out into my bathroom and look in the mirror and see how does it look today. Hopefully it looks even better than it did when I woke up this morning. Hopefully I'm not watery at all. So we can learn something from what I did today, so we can use that during the peak week. And of course, if I am watery, we know what not to do. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to dig really deep in the next coming 3 to 4 days to really bring that weight down, shred that body fat, see if it can look even better next time I add in some carbs. Because if it looks better than today, that would be cool. I'm really missing my raw meat. Chicken was good like the first day or something. The second day was okay. But my raw meat is much better than this. But at least with the chicken, I know exactly how much fat I eat and how much protein. So in the next 23 days, chicken it is. That's it for today. I will slam this one. Happy to have you here. I hope you will follow me, and I really looking forward to show you something really cool. I want to show you when a 42-year-old father of 6 that trains home in his garage takes his pro card in NPC Classic Physique, and that will happen 25 days from now, I believe. Keep watching and you will see something really cool happening.